Good morning, sir. I am Ronald Oibo and I'm going to discuss the reforms in the Department of Education. So when the trifocalization took place in the early 1990s, ang Philippine educational system is nabahin sa tulo, which is the basic education, technical vocational education, and training in higher education. So by the virtue of RA 7722 and RA 7784, the Commission on Higher Education or CHED and Technical Education and Skill Development Authority or TESDA were created. So ang Department of Education, Culture, Sport, and Sports or DEX is i-change ang pangalan into Department of Education or DEPED, which is ang focus niya is on basic education including elementary, secondary, and non-formal education by the virtue of RA 9155. And also in 2001, Republic Act RA number 9155 emphasizes the office empowerment sa DepEd from national level to the school level. And also by the virtue of RA 9155, culture and sports-related functions, programs, and activities were transferred to other relevant government agencies. So ang mga agencies like the Commission ng Wikang Filipino, National Historical Institute, Record Management and Archive Office, and the National Library, which are previously under the DepEd, is eventually transferred to the National Commission for Culture and the Arts or NCCA. Meanwhile, the sports competition was also transferred to the Philippine Sports Commission, and the programs for schools such as physical fitness or mga PE or physical education activities remain under DepEd. So given its mandate, ang DepEd is naglunsad ni siya og many reforms para ma-improve ang Philippine basic education system and also para mahimong competitive ang mga Filipino students globally. The basic enhanced education. According to the Senate Economic Planning Office or SECO, there are three only remaining countries in the world that retains 10-year basic education system: the Philippines, Djibouti, and Angola. And according sa SECO, isang palayo nga problema sa quality of education sa Philippines despite sa mga guarantees sa Constitution is mao ni siya ang nag-push sa DepEd nga magpa-implement og K-12 program, which entails the institutional of the kindergarten and additional 2 more years of high school. So before is 10 years lang, and after ipirmahan ni former President Benigno Aquino III in May 15, 2013 is na-expand og 2 years sa high school, which is senior high, and kita ang nahimong product sa enhanced basic education by the virtue of RA 10533 or the Basic Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. However, there are so many questions and complaints regarding ani. According sa mga parents is nga nag-expand pa man og 2 years nga even though 10 years is maglisod naman sila og pagpa-eskwela sa ilang mga estudyante. The following are the issues that influenced the implementation of the K-12 program highlighted by SECO 2011. First, the net elementary participation rates that declined from 90.1% in 2002 to 88% in 2010. Fewer children of school age proceed to high school and an even smaller number pursue college education. So, ang participation rate sa mga students is niubos from 90.1% in 2002 to 88% in 2010, which is makikita diri nga there so many factors nga naka-influence. Number 2 is access to education is unequal, with the poor having significantly lower participation rates than the non-poor. So, dili ng students is nakakuha og opportunities para maka-eskwela kay tungod there are so many students nga na personal reasons such as financial problem, and also most of the students is maybe nagatrabaho sila para makatabang sa ilang mga parents, that is why wala sila naka-eskwela. 3 is efficiency is a problem as manifested in the still high, albeit declining dropout school leaver rates. And also one of the problem is kaning efficiency, which is it is not enough or also dili pud siya nga nag-improve ang K-12 kay tungod even though gamay na ang rates sa mga participation of the students is mas taas ang rates sa mga students nga na-drop out. And number 4 is the results of functional literacy, education, and mass media survey of FLAMS show that out of school with ages 6 to 10 years old do not attend classes, mainly due to lack of personal interest, high cost of education, or too young to go to school. So according sa results sa FLAMS is out of the school youth with ages 6 to 15 years old is dili sila nagasulod o klase. Maybe for the several reasons such as lack of personal interest or walang due interest ang bata ang masulod o klase, maybe kulang sa motivation and high cost of education. Mahal ang bayanin sa eskwelahan such as the books, uniforms, transportations, o uban pang bayanin sa eskwelahan. And the last one is too young to go to school. Maybe ang isa ka bata is masyadong bata pa para masulod og klase. Number 5, low score in the country's national assessment test. So as we all know before mag-proceed og college is maagi pataan ng national assessment test or not, which is dili gina-measure ang capabilities of usa ka students. And unfortunately, Davao del Oro is one of the provinces in the Mindanao nga nakuha og low score sa national assessment test or not, which means need pa jud og improvement. Number 6 is the result of international tests such as Trends in International Mathematics and Science Study shows that Philippines is among the worst participating countries. So ang results sa Trends in International Mathematics and Science Study or TIMSS is iyang pagkikita nga ang Philippines is one of the least participating countries, which means hina ang mga Filipino students when it comes to mathematics and math. And also na problem sa quality of education sa Philippines. So kaning teams or trends in international mathematics and science study is iyang determine kung unsa nga mga countries ang need pa jud og improvement when it comes to the quality of education.
So good day everyone. So ako di ay mag-continue sa report ni Mr. Oyboy. So today I will share why ang Philippines government gina-push niya for the improvement sa atong basic education system through sa K-12 program. So there are many compelling reasons why the Philippines government push for enhancement of the basic education system. So first, let's look at the reason behind it. So sa K-12 Philippines 2015 article na sila 6 reason why kinahanglan nato ang K-12. So first is the Philippines was the only country in Asia with just 10 years basic education. So for example, ani sa Japan o sa Singapore, 12 years ilahang basic education before mag-college. So kita 10 years lang. So mas gamay og preparation. Ang ikaduha is poor quality of education. So daghang graduates na wala kaayo na prefer for college or trabaho. Ang ikatulo is too many non-practical subject. Before, daghang subject na dili kaayo useful sa future career sa mga estudyante. So, ikaapat is not prepared for college. Pag abot sa university, lisod ang uban student kay wala sila kayo kabalo sa mga advanced topic. So, ang ikalima is the young for the labor force. So, 16 or 17 years old pa lang, dili pa kaayo qualified mo work, labi na sa abroad. So, ang ikaanom, and mo siya ang last, no global recognition. So, ang 10 years education nato kay dili enough para ma-recognize internationally. So, in 2012, RA number 1053-3 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act was passed, adding kindergarten and 2 more years of senior high school in the basic education program. So, to solve this problem, so in 2012, gipas ang RA number 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act. So, gidugang ang kindergarten og 2 more years of senior high school para mahuman nato ang full K-12 system. So according to DEPED, these are the main features. So first is strengthening kindergarten. So strong ang foundation sa mga bata before mag grade 1. So ikaduha is relevant curriculum, mas connected sa real life. Ang ikatulo is building proficiency, step by step ang pagmastery sa mga skills. Ang ikaapat is integrated learnings, so subject are linked together. So ang ikalima is gearing up for the future, so ready now for work or college. Ang ikanom is holistic development, so dili lang academic, appeal po sa skills o values. So the goal of the K-12 Basic Education Program is to prepare Filipino students for tertiary education and the field of work by providing those with enough time in basic education to master skills and develop competencies that will enable them to perform better when they decide to go to the field work. So, ang goal sa K-12 is to prepare student for college o trabaho. So, for example, ani sa senior high, makapili ka og track like academic, technical, vocational, sports, or arts para ma-ready na ka sa imong path in the future. So, institutionalization of kindergarten. So, naay mga balaod nga nag-support ani. So, first is ang RA 8672 and 1990. So, barangay level daycare centers. Next is ang RA 8980, 2001, Early Childhood Care and Development Programs. So, and RA 10517 in 2011, gi-institutionalize ang kindergarten as a compulsory education. And lastly is ang RA 10410 and 2013 ECCD Council handle ages 0 to 4, DEPED handles ages 5 to 8. So, meaning ani, nagsugod na gyud ang formal learning sa bata sa kindergarten level. Dili lang diretso sa grade 1. So, kini siya nga stage is importante kay mauni ang foundation sa mga bata para sa future learning niya. So, for example, sa kindergarten, makakaton sila og mga basic reading, counting, o social skills para ini ka grade 1 ready na sila sa mas lisod nga mga lesson.
Good day everyone! So, ang nasayin nga topic sa kano is Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education or mas giila as MTB-MLE. So, what is MTB or MTB-MLE? So, it is an educational approach na ginagamit ang native language sa bata as their primary instruction. And kani nga method is naga-aim siya nga mo-improve ang learning outcomes and naga-promote siya og cultural awareness. And ang mga key points nga included ani kay ang MTB-MLE kay gi-implement siya sa kindergarten level through DEPED Order Number 32 Series of 2012. Pero gi-base jud ni siya actually sa Republic Act 10157 that also known as Kindergarten Educational Act. Kaning Republic Act 10157, kani siya nga law nag-institutionalize siya sa kindergarten into basic education system, which is ga-focus jud sila sa learning-oriented education. Rutus Foundation 2018 articulated the following benefits. First is mas better daw and faster ang learning sa bata pag native language ang gamiton. Second is mas confident and more engaged ang mga bata sa learning nila sa MTB. Third is ang mga students daw kay makadevelop og stronger sense of identity and cultural heritage. And four, mas better daw ang pag-support sa parents pag native language ang gamiton. And fifth and sixth, kay ang MTB-MLE leads to less repetition and high socio-economic status. And ang last, kay ang student, mas gusto nila magstay og dugay sa eskwelahan and achieve their academic goals. So, ang next topic nga akong itakel kay ang contextualized curriculum. The Department of Education new curriculum makes learning more relevant and engaging by using local examples and activities. And nag-build po sila ang concepts gradually through spiral progression. So when we say spiral progression, it means they introduce concepts in a simple way at first. And nag-ensure po sila ang continuity and consistency across subjects and grades. Ang goal nila ani nga curriculum is makahatag sila og sa students og depth understanding, skills, values, and attitude for their future success. Ang next kay senior high school. Ang program sa senior high school kay nag-add sila og 2 years para ma-provide sa students ang sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills. And i-prepare sila for tertiary education, employment, and entrepreneurship. And kani nga program, nag-offer sila og mga tracks, which is the academic track, technical, vocational, livelihood track, sports, and art design. Sa academic tracks, kay ang mga students draa kay gina-prefer sila for college and focus sila sa mga subject nga for academic jud. And kani nga track is naay upat ka strand, which is ang ABM or Accountancy, Business, and Management, wherein ang student draa kay interested sa business, finance, and management. Second is ang HUMS or Humanities and Social Sciences, wherein ang students draa kay interested sa social sciences, humanities, and arts. Ang next kay ang STEM or Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, wherein ang mga students dara kay interested sa science, technology, engineering, and math. And ang last kay pre-baccalaureate maritime, wherein ang student interested sa maritime studies and nagapursue sila og career sa dagat. Pero sa ato kay wala tay pre-baccalaureate maritime, kaya ang nasa to kay ang gas or general academic strand, wherein ang mga students dara kay still undecided sa course nga kwaon nila sa college. Second kay ang technical, vocational, livelihood track. This track equips students with technical skills for employment or entrepreneurship, and it has 4 specialization. First kay ang agri-fishery, wherein ang students ani interested sa agriculture, fisheries, and related fields. Second kay ang home economics, wherein ang students dira interested jud sa household management, cooking, and other domestic skills. Third kay ang ICT, wherein ang students diriya kay interested sa computer programs, software development, and sa IT. Fourth kay TVL Maritime, wherein ang students interested sa maritime technical skills. So, ang third nga track is ang sports track. Dira gina-prefer ang mga students for sports-related careers or further education. Daan nag-focus sa pag-develop sa skills sa sports and sa fitness and sa recreation. And ang last track kay ang arts and design track. Fosters creativity and talent in arts and design. And ang mga students niya, give career sila para sa career nila sa creative and industry or further education in arts and designs. That's all. Thank you.
So good day everyone, I'm Rani J. Nabadilia and I will discuss the organizational structure of the Department of Education. Now, in year 2001, through the Republic Act 9155, the Department of Education, Culture and Sports or DECS was renamed as DEPED. So, kanya nga year na renamed ang DepEd from DECS to DepEd na siya. And then from then on, the focus shifted mainly to basic education. Then later, through Executive Order number 366 in year 2004, ang DepEd is nagsugod na siya og rationalization plan para ma-improve ang structure and staffing in the central, regional, and division levels. And then this new structure is officially took effect on January 1, 2016. Now, the purpose of the reorganization was to promote decentralization and shared governance, making DepEd more accountable and responsive to the need of its stakeholders. Now, sa rationalization of organizational structure, the restructuring was based on a study conducted by the DepEd Change Management Team or the CMT. Ang iyang objective is para ma-push ang long-term education reforms, ma-improve ang efficiency, and ma-strengthen ang service delivery. Now, naay mga changes nga na-include, which is creation of new offices, renaming, merging, or transferring of existing offices, and abolishing some offices like the Bureau of Physical Education. Then, mauni siya ang katong organizational structure sa DepEd. Mauni siya ang kanang iyahang structure. And okay. Then, ang DepEd Central Office structure is, ang naasayahang babaw is ang Office of the Secretary who oversees the whole organization. Then, gisuportaan siya sa secretary, nga na ay 5 ka-undersecretaries and 5 assistant secretaries. So, ang kato siya is na-divide siya into 5 strands, which is ang curriculum and instruction, governance and operations, and legal and legislative affairs, and then naapoy finance and administration, then strategic management. So first, i-discuss nato kung unsa ang curriculum and instruction. So sakop sa curriculum, instruction, and instruction is ang Bureau of Curriculum Development, Bureau of Learning Delivery, Education Assessment, and Bureau of Learning Resources. So kani sila ang naga-ensure nga updated ang curriculum, effective ang teaching, proper ang assessment, ug ang quality learning resources. And then next sa organizational strands is ang governance and operations. Diri ang Bureau of Learner Support Services, Bureau of HR and Organizational Development, and so on. And kani sila ang naga-provide sa learner and teachers nga masupport ang services, training, and organizational development. So sila ang naga-provide sa mga learner o teacher sa mga services, training, and as well as sa development. And next, ana, is ang legal and legislative affairs. So, diri ang legal service such as ang investigation and legal divisions. So, sila, diri ginahandle nila ang legal compliance, advice, and resolutions of issues in DepEd. So, sila ang nag-resolve as well sa mga issues nga naa sa DepEd. And then, next, ana, ang organizational strands is ang finance and administration. So, diri ang finance service such as ang accounting, budget, and employee accounts, and then ang administrative service such as ang assets, cash, facilities, and so on. And then diri apod ang procurement service. So, kani sila ang naga-manage sa mga finances, procurements, assets, naga-facilitate din sila, and sila pod ang naga-facilitate sa personal services. And then, ang last sa organizational strand is ang strategic management. So, diri ang planning service, public affairs service, ICT service, and ang external partnership service. So, diri in charge sila sa pag-planning, policy research, ICT services, public affairs, and external partnerships. And aside ana, naapod tayo ginatawag nga field operation. So, sakop sa field operation is ang regional offices, school division offices, ang schools and learning centers. So, aside sa central office, naapod na regional division katong learning services nga directly sila naga-implement ng educational programs and services. Now, ang features sa structure sa organizational structure sa DepEd is based siya sa hierarchical model, which is ang chain of command, wherein ang secretary ang naguna, then undersecretary, then directors, and then ang schools dayon. So, ang DepEd is naga-follow sila hierarchical model of organization. Motong means nga mas clear ang chain of command, wherein ang secretary is na siya sa babaw, gisundan sa undersecretary, directors, superintendents, and so on. But however, ang DepEd is naga-practice po sila og decentralization, which means decision making is shared and delegated to lower level managers. So, mani siya ang naga-allow for faster operations, better decision making, and the development of more capable human resources. Now, the DepEd organizational structure balances hierarchy and decentralization to ensure accountability, efficiency, and responsive in delivering quality basic education. So, in summary, manini siya ang summary sa amo ang whole topic. School plays a very important and crucial role in society because their structure, leadership, and management help achieve educational goals. And effective leaders and teachers guide learning through clear vision and goals. With reforms like K-12, kindergarten, and senior high school, ang education is nagapadayon gihapon nga ma-meet ang needs sa every student. So, in the end, a strong teacher leadership is a key to improving education and building a better future. So, that's it. Marato ang mo ang report. Thank you.